everybody, another grid to race conversion today. Real grids of 95 combined with the grid starter to race finish positions of 1955, and that leaves Coulthard and Hill in the Williams on the front row with Berger and Panis, and then Schumacher way back, and there's a Jordan stalled on the grid as they all get away apart from the Jordan, and Coulthard there leading into turn one, but Damon Hill having a look, and Hill I think could well get the job done here. Coulthard tries to fight back, but Damon has got the line, and Damon Hill leads out of turn 1 and 2, and then it's Coulthard and Berger in third place holding on ahead of Panis. Then you have Luca Badoa in the Minardi in 5th place, Mick Hakkinen in 6th. So an interesting start. Coulthard trying to retake the lead from his number 1 at the moment, and Berger there, look, there is Hakkinen trying to fend off the Sauber of Carl Wendlinger and Martini in the second, Minardi in 8th. So Minardi are doing well. Michael Schumacher up 4 places already. The Gasho in the Pacific in 9th. That's an impressive performance. Hakkinen having a look at Badoa, wants to find his way through. Surely that McLaren will be able to get the better of the Minardi, but no. Badoa holds position for now. As we see the wall, I love the wall on this certain versions of this game, but Hill continuing to lead. Coulthard. Berger now having closed up to those 2 Williams. He could possibly be their only opposition in this race today, so he'll want to go for it, and Hill is still leading, but Coulthard now coming for a look. We know that they can be strong into this final corner. This is where a lot of overtaking happens. Coulthard tries it, but I think Hill has held him off, and he does. Damon Hill holds David Coulthard off and continues to lead here in Interlagos. Coulthard still in 2nd place, Berger in 3rd, then it's Panis, and who is in 5th? Is it still Badoa? I think it might be. Hill has again got to fight Coulthard off, and Berger coming for a piece of the action as well. And Hill, is Coulthard going to get a move done down into turn 1? No, he tucks in behind, and for Williams now it may well all be about fending off that Ferrari, because Berger is hungry, and we know if you give Berger an opportunity to stick a wheel up the inside, he will take that. Mick Hakkinen is now up into 5th place, and it leaves Badoa's Minardi to defend that final point from Carl Wendlinger Sauber. Here is Coulthard again having a look at Damon Hill. Damon Hill got a hold off of Williams. Are they really competing, or are they managing this race? That we will only find out in a later period of time as we get further into the Grand Prix. But at the moment, Hill is there, and Coulthard appearing to have now, I think it's been 4 half-hearted attempts to taking the lead without really, apart from one of them at the last corner, without really having too much of an impact on Damon's lead. And Berger there, still in 3rd, still trying to pressurise those Williams. Badoa still holding on from Wendlinger, but look at Schumacher. He is up into 9th place. He has gained 6 positions, and that is in just over a lap. So Schumacher running really well. Can he get into the points by the end of this race? Is it possible for him? It would certainly. He knows that the Williams are running 1-2, and it's crucial for Michael Schumacher to try to get whatever he can here. Coulthard having another look at Damon Hill, and this time he is through. There was no competition, so maybe Williams weren't managing the race. Maybe Coulthard just couldn't quite find his way through, was a little bit extra careful because it was his teammate. But now Coulthard has the lead, but there is still another lap for Hill and possibly Gerhardberger to come back at him, and Coulthard continues to lead, but Hill is pitting. Well, yeah, the AI are going to make the customary silly decisions to pit with 1 lap to go. Schumacher pitting as well, so that is his good performance over, and now we're going to see how this pans out, because surely the cars left out there will not pit, and we're going to have a very jumbled result. Or considering the grid was already fairly jumbled, it might not be. It might be unjumbled, but with Hill and Schumacher in the pits as well as Berger and Hakkinen, I would say it's still going to be fairly jumbled. I don't know what the order's going to be. Look at Schumacher, has a little impact with a 40 in the pit lane. Wow, that was it'll be unsafe release these days, but I think back then it was fair game because you're racing. Anyway, Hill is back out of the pits, but way down in 22nd place. He must be a bit higher than that, surely. But, well, no, apparently he's not. Everyone's got the jump on Damon Hill, but there's still more in the pit lane. So loads going on there. I think the positions are a bit muddled up. Hill now showing as 11th place. I think the positions are all a bit muddled up. Look at Lacey in a 5th, Herbert 4th, Frentzen 3rd, Martini in the Minardi is running 2nd. Minardi could have almost their day of days. If David Coulthard breaks down, that would be incredible for Minardi. But it's still a day of days in 2nd place. But David Coulthard remains out in the front on his own, and you can see the gap is quite decent. All Coulthard has got to do is keep that car on the road and hope he has no reliability issues. There is Herbert's Benetton. I think he started down in 18th, pushing Frentzen for the final podium, and Lacey trying to pass Gasho's Pacific. So what's going to happen here? David Coulthard is coming through. He is about to claim the victory as Herbert passes Frentzen right on the final corner. Herbert up into the podium places, and Lacey does the same to Gasho. What a race we have seen, jumbled further by pit stops, but Coulthard wins the Grand Prix. David Coulthard takes the winning start to 1995. Pierluigimartini second in the Minardi. Then it's Herbert, Frentzen, Lacey and Gasho. So that is your championship order as well, of course. Pacific getting a point, Minardi getting 6 of them. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and take care. See you soon.